Hello everybody and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we're going to be talking about Transformers Legacy, Cybertron Hotshot. And this figure is pretty dang cool. I mean, it's very unique. And so it has a couple of problems because of that, but also, I don't know, I really like it. Plus the vehicle mode, the vehicle mode is really good. And yeah, I mean, it's different. Like Armada Hotshot becoming this design is not how I would, see that happening. But a lot of a lot of weird stuff happened in those. Like as far as designs go, they kind of just switched designs a whole bunch, and it led to a bunch of really wacky, interesting toys. And I like unique designs for Transformers, even if they aren't like the best as far as proportions go. Like I always find that way more fun. Like a lot of my favorite a lot of I don't know how to put it, but like a lot of my favorite Transformers to transform are like the really unique ones that are like Bayverse, for example. Like the Decepticons are really weird looking all the time. And because of that, you get some really unique transformations that wouldn't be able to be done otherwise. And yeah, I just think that's cool. And this guy is like that, but like in a simple way. Because he has a rather odd design. Because like, I think it's best shown in articulation. But first, accessories. He comes with his gun, and a Cyberplanet key, and yeah, this does nothing. On the original toy, I would unlock gimmicks, but if they didn't didn't have it with them, it'd be kind of weird. But you can plug that in, and it does nothing. But you can bring out the wings like it would do, and I don't know if his wings are supposed to be out in this form or not, but you know what? Either way, looks good. And personally, I like it with the wings out and then this off to the side just because, I don't know, the big red blotch kind of looks weird. But yeah, now, articulation is rather odd. That's never happened before. Well, what do you know? So, I guess these are just pegged on there. Huh. I'm genuinely stunned. I had no idea. But apparently that can come off. And it went right back on and it's holding strong. Well, anyway, I'm sorry. I was stunned by that. I thought it broke for a second there and just gave me a mini heart attack. Anyway, articulation is weird. So you got kind of like you don't really have a full 360 due to the backpack, but you can basically get as much as you need. You have this joint, which is weird, and then you got a little bit of in and out here, but pretty much you got that. Like, it has to be that to get the arm to go out, which is odd. You have bicep swivel, 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, and then wrist articulation, but it's rather hard to get to. Although apparently you can just take it off and then get into the hand super easily. Then head is, of course, on a ball joint, and it has a forward and a back due to transformation, although you want it back, technically speaking, but like you can use it forward to, I don't know, get him to look down or whatever. Then waist is on a swivel, so that's nice. Yeah, forward really far, back not nearly as far, although you might be able to, it doesn't feel like you can move that out without breaking anything. Out that far, and you have a thigh swivel, 90 degrees of bend, and ankle pivot. So, just standard but weird articulation because of, well, his transformation. And, yeah. So now, let's get to size comparisons. Because, well, it's a relatively standard size. So here he is with Point Blank, my previous review. And, you know, yeah, I could see them being together in, like the same universe, I guess. I don't know. He's almost too simple. But, like, the design philosophy is there. Then here he is with the prime unit of measurement. And he's, of course, taller. And here he is with Batman. And, yep. Now, one problem that I have with this guy is due to transformation, his toes bend forward. Oh, yeah, I suppose that's part of it, articulation. But, unfortunately, they don't hold forward well. So, a lot of times, like, it'll, like, thoop into place right there. But then it'll get bumped out. And so, sometimes he'll just randomly fall on his face. If you're messing with him. And, yeah, so that's a little bit annoying. Oh, also for storage, you can just put that on the back like that. Or you can have it on his arm or on his foot. But, you know. Or up here, for that matter. But, yeah. Now let's get to transformation, because it's a really fun transformation. So first, bring the head forward. And then lift all this up. Then have this, fold that in. Then... And also, I really like how that works, just locking in, filling that gap in, while also just allowing that all to lock in. That's pretty cool. So, bring all that forward. Rotate all this around. And just, you're going to want it extended, like, up. Like that. Then, fold the head in. Bring the arms up. Peg them in. Come down to the feet. Ankle pivot. Fold in the toe, then close. Then take the legs, bring that in, close that up, open, bring that in, close that up, plug that in, then you can line all this up. That will peg in back there and also right here. Then you can take the car doors as well as the wheels and just slot that in. And there you go. A fairly simple transformation, but a very fun one. And you get a really cool result. Like, I really like this vehicle mode. I think... it's very rare that I like the vehicle mode more than the actual robot mode. But in this case, I do. And I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. For one hand... on one hand... It's a really good vehicle mode that I really like. On the other hand, the robots mode is alright. Also, I really hope I said this guy's name was Hotshot. I'm 90% sure I did. I don't want to go back and... I don't know. But, yeah. Now, you can take this in and plug that in. And this is where his gimmick was used in the show that I can at least remember most often. Can plug that in, and then it would activate these. And now, on this, it says you're supposed to, like, lift it up and then flip it out. But what I just do is I just use my nail to get in there and flip out the wings, because I'm lazy. And, yeah, that looks pretty dang cool. And now he has real fastness. And, or, as most would say, super speed. And then you can put the gun on there and ruin it. But, yeah, so that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what characters I should review next, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Bye!